Just like in the games in Part 1, these 5 racers aren't your typical Forza and Need for Speed games. These are the blood-pumping, insane, and over-the-top racers that adrenaline was made for. Get ready, Game Closet Gang! These extreme racing games will blow you away. Number 5 is Flat Out Ultimate Carnage. One thing you should know about Flat Out Ultimate Carnage is drivers don't wear seatbelts, ever.
They didn't learn a damn thing from us.
I hope they die in a fiery car.
Ultimate Carnage is moreover a remaster of Flat Out Total Carnage with a ton of enhancements, including better graphical enhancements like light and shadows, improved physics, and more damage incurred on cars themselves. Forget the fancy sports cars. Flat Out Ultimate Carnage on Xbox 360 throws out the rulebook and injects pure mayhem into racing. We're talking rusty jalopies, epic crashes, and physics that defy logic. Well, in the best way possible. This ain't your typical racing sim. It's about leaving a twisted metal trail that would make Mad Max himself wince. But there's more. Flat Out Ultimate Carnage is a chaotic blend of racing and demolition. Sure, winning's cool, but sometimes the best move is launching your rival into oblivion with a pit maneuver. Payback's a you-know-what.
Bitch!
That's correct. Payback is indeed a bitch. Thank you, Ripley. Need a break from the high-octane carnage? Flat Out throws in wacky minigames. Think human catapult, ragdoll, bowling, or becoming a human cannonball. It's a twisted carnival sideshow meets the X Games. Guaranteed to leave you laughing and maybe a little sore. Flat Out Ultimate Carnage might not be your typical racer, but that's an adrenaline rush with laughs included. Fire up your Xbox 360, strap in, and get ready for a crash course in racing mayhem. Just remember what happens on the track stays on the track, unless it's a hilarious physics glitch worth sharing on YouTube. Number 4 is Baja Edge of Control. Calling all off-road warriors. No, not the Road Warrior. If you crave a racing experience that pushes your limits and throws everything but the kitchen sink at you, then Baja Edge of Control for the Xbox 360 is your next destination. This isn't your Sunday drive through the park. Baja Edge of Control is all about conquering some of the most unforgiving terrain imaginable. Master dusty deserts, scale treacherous mountains, and power through dense forests. Each environment a unique challenge to overcome. The game boasts hundreds of miles of open world to explore, so buckle up and prepare for an epic off-road adventure. Customize your beast of a machine, battle the elements, and outlast your rivals, of course. Fine-tune your off-road machine with over 200 authentic parts, optimizing your vehicle for specific terrains. Now that's pretty amazing. You can get parts for your vehicles, and, well, you don't have to go to Napa or AutoZone. Now be prepared for some serious wear and tear. Damage your car and limp back to the checkpoints for repairs, adding a strategic layer to the races. Something that was really cool during the rally race, you can actually call for a support helicopter to come repair you. However, in my experience, the pilot is a meth head that passes you over about 75% of the time. Hey, Flyboy! You have to land if you want to visit from the lot lizard, you stupid bastard. I've played a lot of off-road games before, and some of them are really, really good, and some of them are really, really not. But Baja Edge of Control is one of the really, really good ones. I had a ton of fun. It's off-road racing gone wild. It's a perfect dose of extreme racing for your Xbox 360. So tear ass out and go grab a copy because you're going to have a ton of fun. And don't forget to wear your goggles because you don't want that dust in your eyes. Number 3 is Pure. We're throwing out the rule book of racing and entering the world of Pure on Xbox 360. This ain't your grandpa's off-road racing. It's about defying gravity, pulling off insane stunts, and experiencing the thrill of the vertigo rush. Now you just saw a different off-road racer called Baja Edge of Control. It's a lot of fun, but Pure is on the opposite end of the spectrum, and I giggled so much playing this game and had a lot of fun. I had fun with Baja as well, but this one, I was laughing myself silly. Pure throws wide open a vast world to explore on your ATV or maybe a motorcycle if you wish hard enough. Master insane tricks from flips to grinds and chain them together for epic combos. Feel the rush of pushing the limits, chasing that perfect line. I never got it. And experiencing the exhilarating slowdown of the vertigo rush. Sometimes it really did feel like I was actually falling, and I had a lot of fun, but I had more fun when I actually fell and failed. That was even funnier. As much as my schadenfreude was dying to go into overdrive, I kept myself under control when I accidentally tossed my rider off of a cliff. Sure, it was funny. I didn't write her parents an apology letter. After all, it's just a game, and she doesn't really have parents. Whether you're carving through snow-capped mountains or navigating lush jungles, Pure offers a diverse playground for your extreme racing desires. If you want extreme trick racing at its finest, Pure is a perfect addition to your Xbox 360 racing library. Number 2 is Blood Drive. All right, gearheads, are you ready to ditch the checkered flag and embrace a new kind of racing? No, we're not going to go running the streets of Boston with 30,000 other Nike worshippers while soiling ourselves. That's not something a pudgy guy like me does unless he wants to get real up close and personal with a cardiologist. But you may need a cardiologist anyway after playing the pressure-raising Blood Drive, a mature-rated racer on the Xbox 360. Yes, you heard me say it, mature-rated. Blood Drive injects a lethal dose of carnage and dark humor into the racing genre, and thank God Almighty for that. This isn't your Sunday drive to the grocery store. It's a post-apocalyptic gladiatorial arena where survival and bloodshed are the name of the game. Choose your champion from a roster of outrageous drivers, each with their own unique ride and deadly skills. Plus, I'd like to mention that zombies will always be in the way for you to splatter, and I have to say that anytime there are zombies involved in a game, I am ready to channel my inner Negan.
Little pig, let me in.
You can see that Blood Drive takes its cues from Twisted Metal, but in my opinion, Blood Drive launches itself higher than Twisted Metal ever tried. Unfortunately, we never got a sequel, and sometimes that's for the best. Besides, how can you improve on perfection? Your weaponized vehicles exist to mow down your enemies with mounted guns and razor-sharp blades and revel in the glorious mayhem. Blood Drive isn't just about crossing the finish line first. It's about causing maximum carnage and collecting the spoils of war. Blood Drive is so much damn fun that it's almost criminal. It's almost perfect. There is only one thing that I could have added to make this game even better. Well, that's 4 down and 1 to go.
It's for you.
Hello?
Hey Scott, it's Rob.
Oh, hey Rob, what's up? It's Retro Rob calling.
Hey man, I know you're filming the Extreme Racers for Xbox 360 video right now, and I didn't want you to forget that one we talked about.
Can you refresh my memory a little? We talk about games a lot.
You know, the one with the fast boats? The one that was in the arcade and on the Dreamcast?
Oh, that game! Yes, I know just the one. Thanks, Rob. Hey, we'll talk soon, okay?
Anytime, Dr. Rosen.
Now, before I show you number 1, well, here's a bonus game. Let's take a wet and wild detour with Hydro Thunder Hurricane. I used to play Hydro Thunder on my old Dreamcast, and it would be proud of me and this game because Hydro Thunder Hurricane on the Xbox Live Arcade is an amazing and beautiful successor to the original game. Hydro Thunder Hurricane on 360 takes you on a thrilling boat racing adventure unlike any other. Strap yourself in, grab the wheel, and prepare to experience the adrenaline rush of high-speed racing across stunning and challenging courses. The only thing that annoys me about this game, and I promise you this is the only thing, everything's locked at the beginning. You have to unlock everything. But that's part of the challenge, I guess. From sun-drenched beaches to storm-tossed coastlines, Hydro Thunder Hurricane throws a variety of environments at you, each demanding your full attention and racing prowess. Master the waves, navigate tight corners, and launch yourself off ramps for spectacular jumps and daring stunts, or, if you're me, crashing into other people. Hydro Thunder Hurricane, it's arcade racing fun with a splash. Grab your friends and see who reigns supreme in this exhilarating boat racing experience for the 360, Xbox One, and Series X. However, when the Xbox 360 store shuts down in July 2024, I have no idea if this is a game that you will still be able to buy. So, Buy it now while you still can because you don't want to tempt the dreaded
FOMO.
And number 1 is Split Second. Split Second has literally sat on my shelf for 3 or 4 years, and I've never dove into it until this video. I have to tell you that it is one of the most fun games I have played in the last 10 years. I'm not kidding. I will make a Let's Play video of me playing this game soon, and you won't believe how much fun I'm having and how little I blink. Anyway, enough gushing about the game. Let's talk about the game itself. Split Second on Xbox 360 throws out the rulebook and injects pure, unadulterated mayhem into the genre. Here, winning isn't just about crossing the finish line first, it's about causing glorious destruction and manipulating the environment to your advantage. Unlike the Burnout games and their takedowns, in Split Second, you will fill your power play meter by performing insane stunts and taking down your rivals. Once unleashed, trigger devastating environmental events that will turn the race upside down. Explosions, avalanches, collapsing buildings, use them strategically to disrupt your opponents and claim victory. And laugh your ass off when you're going by their burning carcasses. For me, memorization is the key to the tracks and getting better at taking out your rivals. Then you can really exploit environmental hazards and dominate the competition in a blaze of glorious destruction. I kid you not. For the first time ever playing a racing game, I had goosebumps and my hair was standing up on end. Split Second. It's fast-paced racing mayhem at its absolute finest. Who would get tired of awesome graphics, fast cars, and blowing up your rivals at the push of a button? Certainly not me. Say what you will about Dr. Scott's taste in racing games, but this game is easily one of my all-time favorites now. I mean, above the Burnout games, above anything else you can actually put out there, this game kicks major ass, and I am so happy that I finally put it in my 360. Holy crap, I love this game. And if you don't go out and grab yourself a copy, well, it's your own damn fault. That's 6 amazing extreme racers on the Xbox 360. Now, if you liked this video, please hit that like button below. It helps out the channel a lot. Now, did you miss part 1? Well, there's a link in the description below, and there'll be a link at the end of this video. Is this your first time stopping by the Game Closet? I have a ton of videos on the channel that you will love. Please subscribe, then go to the channel, dig right in. My job is to bring you video games and laughter, and, well, who doesn't like laughing at a moron like me, right? We'll see you soon.